This is the Spellbinders Betterpress letterpress system. It's compatible with the Spellbinders Platinum as well as the Platinum 6 machine and the Sizzix Big Shot. I have a Sizzix Big Shot, so I'll be using it with that. I love how the kit has everything you need to get started aside from the die cutting machine. So I'm taping my paper to the Platinum, and then I'm using the ink that comes with the Betterpress system to ink up my Betterpress plate as well as the sentiment. I love the fact that the kit came with the sentiment spelled 2 different ways so that it applies to different countries. I thought it was very thoughtful of Spellbinders to do that. Once I've got the sandwich in place, I put it through my Big Shot machine for the pressure, and look at that beautiful detail. After using what came in the kit, I decided to try and test some of the inks that I had in my craft room. So I'm using Hammermill cardstock here as well as some Memento black ink so that this can be Copic friendly. And I just was impressed with how much beautiful detail I got from there. Next, I tried some Distress ink on Hammermill and once again was not disappointed. The third ink I tried was Distress Oxide and once again was not disappointed. Again, I used Hammermill for this one as well. Now the ink that comes with the Betterpress is just like Ranger Archival, and it's actually made by Ranger. So I decided to try some Black StazOn ink on some watercolor. It's also a permanent ink, and I thought it would be perfect for doing on watercolor cardstock and then watercoloring the image. Once again, the detail is so beautiful. So I decided to test it further. Now I'm using some Ranger Mixed Media Black cardstock. It's a nice heavy cardstock, and I'm using it with some Distress Oxide because the pigment will help that show up on the black cardstock. And look at that beautiful detail. Since that works so well, I decided to use some Hero Arts white pigment ink. And once again, doing it on the black Mixed Media heavystock, putting it through the machine, and got some absolutely stunning detail. I love that white image on the black. I decided to see what would happen if I embossed it, so I used some clear embossing ink, and that led me to trying Versamark ink with some gold embossing powder and embossing that as well. So with all of this, I used many different types of inks as well as many different types of cardstock. I was not disappointed with any of them, and I actually had to write in pencil on the back which one I used so that I could remember. The Betterpress system is a fantastic system. I love that you can use so many more different inks and papers with it. I highly recommend it.